Hey, what's up, Internet? So, not much of a vlog today, but there was one topic that I did want to talk about, which I've been meditating and thinking about for quite a long time, actually. And I've never mentioned it on the vlog, and I haven't really written about it much either on my blog, which is unfortunate. I'm going to have to do that tomorrow. But it's this idea of around sexual harassment. And there's been a lot of talk in the last few days, especially, particularly in the technology sector and the technology world and the venture capital world, and a guy named Justin at Binary Capital, and you could Google that. But it's just another, just kind of another data point showcasing how really broken our system is and how women are treated very differently in the workplace and very unfairly. And I think one of the things that I've been meditating on and thinking about is what my role is. What should my response be? What is the appropriate response to things like sexual harassment in the workplace? And especially because I'm a business owner, I have responsibility and opportunity and obligation to make it a part of the conversation and to not shy from the topic, even though it makes me uncomfortable, which is really sad, actually, because the amount of discomfort that I may feel talking about it openly and publicly is nothing compared to the discomfort that women feel and have to experience when being harassed. And so whatever discomfort that I might have, bringing the topic up is paltry compared to the discomfort that women have had to experience, and the shame and the guilt and all that crap. It just feels so bad. And as a father to two girls who will one day become professionals in the work environment, perhaps in the tech world, those things have to change. And there was one gal in particular who is a VC, and I'll have a link below, who wrote an incredible blog post about sexual harassment and some ideas of how we can do a better job. Everyone, not just men, not just women, but everyone can do a better job of bringing these things to light. And the idea is very simple. It needs to be on the table in terms of a discussion point with your team, with your organization, especially if you're in leadership, instead of under the table. So it needs to be on the table, not under. It needs to be a topic of discussion. What is my responsibility when it comes to sexual harassment and in general, not just for women, but for men, everyone? What is harassment in general? And it's my responsibility to bring that up. And so what I did today was I dropped her blog post in my Slack channel for my team, and I wanted to share it, and hopefully it'll start a little bit more conversation, and it might not, but my hope is that I can be my hope is that I can be a little bit more of a leader in this area, not because I'm necessarily better, not because I'm necessarily more courageous to bring these things up, because I'm not. I think it's very awkward, uncomfortable, but again, my discomfort, nothing compared to the discomfort that women have had to experience. But it's my job. It's my job as a leader to broach these topics, to put them on the table, not under. And that's the topic that I want to talk about, because it's something I've been thinking about a lot recently, and it's sad. I think it's sad that we live in such a broken world, broken society, and there's so much evil. There's just so much sadness, I think, around these types of things. But my long-term hope is that these things can change, and so that not just for my daughters, but for folks everywhere, that we can just do work better and create better relationships, more healthy organizations and teams, so we all just do better work and create more value for the world. Anyway, so that's kind of the topic that I wanted to share and talk about. And link below for the gal's blog post. It's amazing. I highly recommend you read it, and then I highly recommend you share it. And you make it a topic of conversation, put it on the table, not under, and showcase a little bit of courage, showcase a little bit of leadership in your team and your organization. And especially if you're a leader, I think you have to. It's not a recommendation. This is definitely a prescription. All right, so I think that's it. Wednesday evening thoughts. Hope you guys are having a good one, and I will see you guys tomorrow.